women's natural ability is to be nurturing and caring.
Even guys that are like players and stuff, they'll still like put the girl before them, you know?
And that's the worst thing you could do because they don't want to be first. I think that's what's the whole problem with what's going on in today's society, especially in America. The only reason these women are being put first in America is because the corporations and the governments want to fucking fleece them for money and votes, and they think that they're empowered, and they think that, you know, they really do believe this lie that ladies first, and when you put a woman first in a relationship and her needs first and all that shit, dude, she's gonna fucking be miserable. Like, there's no doubt about that whatsoever. And I think that is something that a lot of guys are missing. I mean, if you just look through human history, like it's only been like that recently. And you could see, I posted it today on my Instagram, like women now are more miserable than they've ever been in fucking human history. Alcoholism is on a rise with women. Women have been overdosing with pills. Women's deaths in regards to opioids is up 596%.
That's fucking insane.
Women alcoholism is up. Women's depression is up, and it's because we've strayed away from this fucking way that we used to be, where women truly find joy in serving men. And I think that's something that you really brought to my attention that I really didn't put two and two fully together, Dre. You were the one that really made me realize, like, you know, you said it like in a way that was kind of cool too. You say like this is like what God made him for. It's like, you know, not to get spiritual religious on the channel, but just saying like, you know, this is their purpose. Like, and I've had countless amount of women tell me, you know, from across the world, like I just feel happier when I'm taking care of somebody I love, when I'm taking care of somebody I care about. Like, I don't want to just be self-centered. Like, women like to take care of things. They like to take care of children. They like to take care of dogs. They like to take care of cats. They like to take care of family members. Like, women are naturally these supporters and nurturers. That's why in, you know, Scandinavia, they have like, it's the most like, you know, gender equality nation, according to like these fucking new studies. And still the majority of nurses up there are women, right? Because it's that natural kind of, natural feminine nature that gravitates towards this I want to take care of people kind of thing. What do you take about that?
I always try to put it like this, and how I realized that when I realized this when I was really young, man. My mother used to hate this too, because, you know, she's a woman, so she would hate to see like women doing, and she was like, you know, black woman from you know, that strong, independent. She's been married for over like 20 some years now, but we're talking about before all of this shit, right? It would be girls like doing shit for me, like buying my shoes and shit. And she's like, oh, you know, you're supposed to be a man, like all this shit, right? You're supposed to be doing for them and shit, right? But and people around me couldn't understand, like, how was I having girls just do all type of wild shit for me, like, or how was I able to get girl? Because my homies always been able to fuck her. We always been able to fuck chicks. That's never been a thing. But they would be like, well, how the fuck do you have her like that, right? And the secret that I learned, it was to make them do stuff for you. You understand what I'm saying? And I learned that they enjoy doing this shit. Like, they enjoy doing it. It's like this, right? I try to tell guys, like, how every man in here, I don't care what type of pill you took or every man in here enjoys being able to generate resources to take care of people, whether it be a woman, your children, or whatever. We take pride in being providers. I don't care who you are. There's a pride in that, being able to go slay the dragon and feed people and make sure people are okay, you know, with your strength and your wits and shit like that. So that's a man. That's what we take pride in. Women take pride in doing the same thing, but they just do it different. Women take pride in using her abilities, her God-given abilities, like your God-given abilities, right? As a man, your natural abilities, or however you want to look at it, is to, you know, use your strength, use your wits, use your ambition to go, you know, get the resources and bring it back, right? Those your abilities, right? Natural abilities to be ambitious and to be conquering and to go get it, right? To bring it back. Well, women's natural ability is to be nurturing and caring, right? So just like when you use your superpowers and to take care of people, how the self-esteem and confidence that it gives you, women is the same way. So when they use their superpowers to take care of you, like when a woman can, when you having a bad day, right? And a woman can rub on your chest and say, "Oh, baby, you got this," and nurture you and give you a steak and a blowjob, and she sees that that can lift you up and it makes you stronger. They take it, they get extreme confidence in that. When a woman nurses a child that's sick, right, and he's sick, and then she gets him through that sickness, and with soups and love and all that shit, that makes them feel extremely good. The same way that when you can take care of your family, or you can take care of your employees, or that you can take care of your tribe. Women feel delight in the same way when they use their nurturing abilities to take care of you, whether it be, seeing to it that your day is easier, seeing to it that, you save time by them doing your chores or feeding you, sucking your dick to make you feel better. All of that shit is what it's like the nurturing, caring, and loving. And so when they can use their powers to be, and you succeed, and they can see that their powers help you out in a way, they take extreme delight in that. And it's an extreme confidence boost, right? It's extreme. It's like a huge sense of validation. It's like the ultimate sense of validation that, hey, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So guys don't understand it. They think that it's supposed to be the other way around. You nurture the bitch, you care for the bitch, you just do everything for. No, it's not like that. That's their job. Let them do that. But yeah, I learned that early, bro, when I was a kid. Like, make them do stuff for you. And I always made women do stuff.
And what's funny is, right, guys typically overdo it out of fear of losing them. But the way to keep them is to give them that unique feeling that you just described right there.
Right.
Afi, what do you say?
You got to get a woman the daddy energy. That's the real talk. To be honest with you guys, there really ain't no feminine women. It's your masculine that makes women feminine. There is really no such thing as a feminine woman, because say anybody in here, press 1 in the chat if you got like a feminine woman. Well, guess what? That same exact chick, if she deals with somebody else, will be a totally fucking bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You think she's this way? Your most submissive piece of cheeks you got in your rotation, if she meets some simp from Tinder, she will talk to him like he's a piece of shit.
Right.
Same exact chick. It's you that makes them that. They're not like that. They're like, because they can be like that, but when they come across a guy with no value and they can drag, you think they're going to be like, oh, you know what? He has no value and I can drag him, but let me not do it. No, they're definitely going to do it. It's your masculine energy that makes her feminine. You guys just think about it to yourself. Any woman that you meet, have you ever noticed when you talk to chicks, she always talks about how she disses other guys? Shit, you're so special. Look at these messages. Look what I tell him. I told him, get out of yeah. Oh, they take pride in it. See, but you don't understand it because you're not on the other side. They're on the other side. I'm telling you right now, it's chicks that have rubbed my feet, and somebody else can meet them, and they say they the meanest chick in the world because they don't know how to talk to them. I know how to figure out a woman language quick. That's a level, a whole level too, because the women are all the same, but they speak different languages. It's just like going to Thailand, going to it's each thing. This kind of chick, she like this kind of language. You figure this shit out, boom. You guys are talking to each other. Nobody else can understand what y'all saying because y'all speaking the same language. Make sense?
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that's another thing too with what's happening in America, in the West in general, where families are being torn apart because of the divorce system. You have boys being raised by women, and women don't know how to raise a man. When a woman, like, you ever see that one picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger and his 2 sons, one raised by Arnold and one raised by his wife? You ever seen that one, Dre?
No, I never saw that.
I'll pull it up for you. But when like when I'm coaching a guy, I could tell if he's been raised by a single mom or not. You know what I mean? And Dre, you're a father, so you know exactly the difference between a guy that has masculine energy raising him up in life, and a guy that has feminine energy raising him up. And women just don't know how to raise a good man. And that's not saying like, I hate all women and blah, 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 the typical rhetoric. It's just truth. I mean, here, take a look at this. This is it right here. So this is two sons of Arnold, one raised by his father on the left-hand side.
Insane. Is that real or just a meme?
No, this is real, bro. This is real.
Send me that, bro. Send me that.
Oh, it's on my. I'll send it to you on Instagram or on Telegram. But yeah, one of them on the left, raised by Arnold. Look at him, short, good haircut, muscular body,
That's fucking
fit.
crazy.
And look at the one on the right, literally obese, long hair.
He walking like a. I ain't gonna say that.